What's up, Cart Masters? Nightside back with another video. Today we're going to be going over some fun sets that revolve around the Sacred Sheathe Combo centric playstyle, combined with Evade Window and Evade Extender skills for maximum comfort and anime swag. And the best part? We've got multiple sets to cover different master ranks, so even MR1 hunters can pick up a set and flash step to their heart's content. Don't forget to drop a like, leave a comment if you found these sets helpful or fun, and smash that subscribe button and bell icon to get more Monster Hunter and variety content. Without further ado, let's get to it. Now before we begin, here's a quick mandatory disclaimer that these sets are not meant to be meta or optimally tuned for maximum DPS. Each set was designed to have the Sacred Sheathe combo playstyle in mind, combined with evasion skills for maximum enjoyment. They can be tweaked as you see fit. Each set will include the following: Quick Sheath at minimum level 3, which gives you the fastest sheathing speed so you can get into your combo charge quicker. Evade Extender, so that you can get more distance with your Sacred Sheath dodge steps. And with the exception of one set in this video, Evade Window, so that you can get more iframes with your Sacred Sheath dodge steps. Additionally, this is how I have my scrolls set up. Sakura Slash is included on both scrolls over Soaring Kick, as the whole point is to get back into red spirit level as quickly as possible. Special Sheath is included on my blue scroll in the event that I run out of wire bug gauge, as you can use EI Spirit Slash to get spirit levels. For your Spirit Combo finisher, Spirit Round Slash is recommended as it comes out much quicker compared to Spirit Reckoning and is generally easier to land as it hits relatively wide laterally as opposed to Reckoning's vertical arc. If you have it available, feel free to use Tempered Spirit Blade on one of your scrolls, as the cooldown is very quick and it provides spirit level gain. Depending on your preference, you can also use either Step or Drawn Double Slash. First off, we have the MR1 set, which as you can see, can be made with relative ease with just some basic materials. The Nargacuga Longsword at high rank will give you a level 2 slot and offers 40% affinity. Though the sharpness leaves a little to be desired, by slotting in Speed Sharpening 3, you'll be able to get back into the action in no time. At Crit Eye level 3, you get an additional 15% affinity added, and with Weakness Exploit 1, you get an additional 15% increased affinity when attacking weak zones. This gives you a very respectable total of 70% affinity when attacking weak spots. Wirebug Whisperer level 3 is also included to help increase your passive wirebug recovery while on the ground to help you get your Sakura Slashes back quicker, which allows you to get back your spirit levels quicker. Now, originally when I made this set, chat and I came to the conclusion that Evade Extender level 2 and Evade Window level 2 was more than enough, and that you could add other skills like Weakness Exploit in place of using higher levels of Evade Window. However, if Wirebug Recovery and additional affinity is of no concern to you and you would rather go gung-ho on evasion, you can replace some levels of Wirebug Whisperer and remove Weakness Exploit completely to get Evade Extender 3 and Evade Window 4. With a minimum level 2 slot talisman, you can completely max out Evade Window to level 5. Next up, we've got the MR3 set, which uses a mixture of Nargacuga parts and an assortment of Vespoid, Yukumo, and Barioth parts all in Master Rank. With very little effort, you can slot in decorations to max out Critical Eye at level 7, which gives you plus 40% affinity on top of the Nargacuga Longsword's 40% affinity. With Weakness Exploit level 1, you get an additional 15%, which gives you a total of 95% affinity when striking weak zones. Not to mention, Maximum Might level 2 is already included in the set, which gives you a bonus 20% affinity when your stamina is full for at least 3 seconds. If you're going for part breaks or hitting zones that aren't as weak, this will make sure you're at least critting with Sacred Sheath Combo, provided you wait for the buff to kick in. You can also slot in one Wirebug Whisperer to max it out at level 3 for improved passive Wirebug recovery. The best part is that this set will come with Evade Window 4 and Evade Extender 2 without the need to slot them in. With the talisman that comes with 2 level 2 slots, or with the skills built in, you can easily max this set out with Evade Window level 5 and Evade Extender level 3. And now we are finally at MR6 sets, which are basically endgame sets. We'll be going over 2 sets that were created with the help of 2 of my Twitch viewers, Action and One Tiny Herb. First off, we've got the Herb DPS set, which forgoes Evade Window in favor of a huge slew of offensive skills. We also swap out the Nargacuga Longsword for the Abyssal Flicker, which although it comes with negative 25% affinity, it gets zeroed out and then some, in addition to getting a generous boost in raw damage. The set comes with the following noteworthy skills: Agitator at level 5, which increases attack by 20 and affinity by 15% when a monster is enraged. Attack Boost at level 4, which gives an additional 5% attack and a bonus 7 attack. Critical Boost at level 3, which increases critical damage by 40%. Critical Draw at level 3, which increases your affinity by 60% for a short time after performing a draw attack, which actually covers the entirety of the Sacred Sheath combo. Resentment at level 1, which increases your attack by +5 when you have red health. And finally, Chain Crit at level 1, which gives +5 attack and element and increases further at 5 hits or more. The raw damage boost is perfect for the Abyssal Flicker, which sports an insanely high raw attack power. If you add up all the affinity skills that are on this set, it should all add up to 100% affinity, provided that you do a Sacred Sheath combo on a monster's weak spot. Now, your mileage will vary depending on the talismans that you have. My talisman came with Quick Sheath level 2 with 2 level 2 slots, which allowed me to max out Crit Boost and Agitator. If your talismans are lacking, just keep in mind that Quick Sheath 3 is always going to be #1 priority, followed by your crit skills, followed lastly by your damage boost skills. As no evade window is on this set, the Sacred Sheath combo evade steps iframe will be a lot tighter. However, you can use a combination of changing your facing direction in addition to evade extender level 2, which we found to be the most optimal level, in order to bob and weave a monster's attack and come back in for the kill. Finally, we have the MR Action Vampiric set, which uses a mixture of Lecturer and Sailor, which can be found from follower requests, Shagaru Magala, and finally a couple of pieces El Malzeno. Now, this might be one of the most comfy sets I have ever used. Though it sports less offensive power compared to the MR Herb DPS set, especially because it goes back to the Nargacuga Longsword, not only does it come with Wirebug Whisperer 3, but it also comes with Blood Right at level 2, which gives moderate health recovery when you're attacking broken parts. Just keep in mind, the biggest caveat, as with the Herb DPS set, requires a talisman that comes with or can be slotted with Quick Sheath level 2. Ideally, it'll also have 2 level 2 slots to help fill in the rest of the skills, such as Evade Window, Evade Extender, Weakness Exploit, Protective Polish, and etc. At Weakness Exploit level 3, Critical Draw at level 1, and the Nargacuga Longsword at affinity value of 40, this set easily puts you at 105% affinity total when you hit weak spots with Sacred Sheath combo, on top of the health gain from Blood Right if the part is already broken. Now, I had never used Blood Right up until I started using this set, and although the evasion skills had already made this super comfy, being able to get health back made it even comfier. Especially because Sacred Sheath combo grants you super armor, you can easily challenge attacks against a monster's broken part. Super armor through the attack while getting health back because you're an absolute badass. Or, you know, you can also just flash step your way to victory because anime. And that wraps up everything. Especially for the 2 MR6 sets, what talismans you have will ultimately determine what your end skills are. But so long as you have Quick Sheath at level 3 and Evade Extender at minimum level 2, and also Evade Window at minimum level 2 or 3, you should be able to slice and dice through many monsters' attacks. Huge thanks to the cart masters that showed up to the set building stream, and credits to both Action and One Tiny Herb for helping me create some badass Master Rank endgame sets. You can also catch me live on Twitch, where I stream a variety of games, including Apex Legends, Elden Ring, and of course, Monster Hunter. That's it for me, Cart Masters. As always, get mad, get sad, have fun, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!
Oh my god, can someone please clip that? That was so cool! I'm actually so cracked! Yo, let's fucking go! Esports all day, dude!